All right, hi everybody. So the graph of y equals g of x is shown below. It's this guy right here. And we're told that that is a transformation of the function f of x, and then here's the transformation here. 3f of 1/2 x here. And it said, the question is now to tell us to sketch the original graph f of x. Okay, let's just take a quick look at what happened here. I don't know what f of x is, but I know that to get g of x, it had a vertical stretch, okay, by a factor of 3, and a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2. Now, for me to go back to the original means I have to undo this. So I'm going to have to take this point right here. I'm going to have to vertically stretch this by a factor of 1/3 and horizontally stretch this by a factor of 1/2 to go back to f of x. Okay, so let's take a quick look at this thing right here. Make sure that we can see what's important here. Now, let's take a quick look at the vertex. The vertex here is the point 2, 3. Okay, so 2, 3 here. If I stretch that vertically by a factor of 1/3, that's going to go down to 1. And if I stretch it horizontally by a factor of 1/2, that's going to take it to 1. So here's where the new vertex is. And I'll just make that nice and big here. Now I'm going to follow this curve here. Here's another point that shows up nicely on the curve. Okay, and this is the point 4, 5. Okay, now 1/3 of 5, okay, that's right there. 1/3 of 5 is going to be, well, 5/3. So it's going to be really just, it'll be like 1 and a bit, 1 and 2/3, right there. And then to horizontally stretch that by a factor of 1/2 means I'm going to take 4 and it's going to become 2. So here's where my new point is. Oops. Okay. Let's take another point here that's an easy one to access. Let's take the point, what have we got here? The point, looks like the point 10, 7. Okay, so the point 10, 7. Now, when I vertically stretch vertically stretch 7 by a factor of 1/3, okay, that's 7/3. So 7/3 is going to be 2 1/3. So it's going to be, what have I got here? 2 1/3. So like about right there. And then half of 10 would be 5. So it's going to put us about right here. Okay, now I'm getting enough points here that I could probably give myself a half decent sketch here. But let's just do maybe 1 or 2 more here. So I've got the point 14, and what is this? 14, 8. 8/3 is going to be 2 2/3. So that's going to be 2 2/3. It's going to put us about right here. And then half of 14 is 7. So that's going to drop us right to there. And then I got this other point here that looks pretty good, this one, which is the point 20. What was it? 20 comma, oh thank goodness, 9. 20 comma 9. So 1/3 of 9 is 3. Love that. That's finally a half decent value there. And then half of 20 puts us at 10 here. So this is where that point goes to. So I can just start connecting the dots here, and away we go. Okay. Some of those were a little bit awkward there, but that's what you would have to do to get that solution.